Yeah, it's awesome. Hi guys, welcome to my bike check. This is the new 2018 Vitus Sommet CRX. It is a carbon frame, so it's the same as my 2017, but there's been a few slight changes. Number one being that the top tube is a wee bit longer, that gives us a wee bit more extra reach, and the head angle has been slackened out to 65.5 degrees. Now that is a wee bit more aggressive, keeping in tune with today's enduro bikes and the way the sport's going. It's going to help us out on the steeper trails, the wee bit more techie stuff, and just give you more confidence and let you feel in control. In the middle of the bike we have a new RockShox Super Deluxe shock. It's the new metric shock, which has like a trunnion mount here. Basically, the trunnion mount is mounted on, it's got bearings mounted rather than a standard bush. This means that your suspension is a lot more supple. You can find grip in those places where you might have not before, and it also means that your mounting hardware is going to last far longer than it ever did before. So no more having to worry about your bushings going in the shock and it getting a wee bit loose. On the back of the bike, we have a new mech hanger design. Instead of it being two screws that just hold it on, it is now the axle now bolts right the way through it. So this now makes a far stronger, more reliable hanger, and it means it's not going to rattle loose in any way, shape or form. Okay, so the first thing I noticed whenever I got onto the bike and started just riding up the hill was that the front end sits a wee bit higher. That's due to the new 170mm lyric. Again, it's a wee bit more aggressive, helps us stay in control. It's also a boost fork, so keeping in style with the way the industry's going at the minute means we've a wee bit wider at the front, helps with mud clearance, and it also means that we can run a boost wheel, so it's again a wee bit stiffer, a wee bit more durable. So also new on this 2018 bike is the SRAM X01 drivetrain. I'm really interested to see how this performs this year. 12-speed Eagle on the back. I'm not too sure about it yet. This is only my first time out on the bike. So far, it's been 100%. I've had a few friends in the past who haven't quite got along with it. But it'll be really interesting to see. There's such a vast range of gears there that you should never run out. It's 50 tooth up on the top, which means climbing, you can climb all day long, and a 10 tooth on at the very bottom of the range, which means you're never going to run out of gears on this bike. At the front we have the MRP Chainguide, really good, strong, reliable chain guide. I ran this all last year and chain never come off once whenever I needed it. Really reliable, really strong. It's got the bash guard underneath, and I tell you, I have had some big hits to that bash guard and it's still 100%. One time in Les Arcs I had probably done like a 30-foot double, 50-50'd it, landed right on the bash guard, and I was sure something was going to be broke, but it was 100% solid. So that's a really top piece of kit. I can really recommend that. For this year we've moved on from the Mavic wheels onto the DT Swiss E1700 Spline 30. So these are 30mm wide rim, a wee bit wider than last year's, a wee bit stronger. Obviously with the wheelset being boost, it's going to help a wee bit. On the rims then I've got my WTB tyres. So at the minute I am running a Breakout 2.3 on the back and a Vigilante 2.3 on the front, both tough high grip. I always recommend going for the tough high grip tyres. That just gives you better puncture resistance and stacks of grip where you need it. Again, the Breakout on the back, just a wee bit faster rolling for this time of year, I suppose, for training rides and stuff. There's less need, I guess, for the grip and stuff. And I'm out here, I would say in sunny Spain, but it's not quite so sunny today. But yeah, so the Breakout on the back, that's a wee bit faster rolling, and the Vigilante on the front, which is the go-to tyre for pretty much all year, all-round riding. So moving on to the brakes, we have the SRAM code brakes on here. It's a 200mm rotor on the front, so it gives you stacks of stopping power, and standard 180 on the back, which is absolutely great. Obviously this is upgraded from the guide brakes last year, so the codes just have they're a wee bit bigger, have a wee bit more stopping power, and hopefully won't heat up as much on the big descents. So also on this year's bike we have the RockShox Reverb seat post. Again, the same as it has been for the last couple of years with the Stealth. The only change is that instead of 125mm drop, it is 150mm drop, which I am so psyched for. It means we can get the seat right the way down, out of the way, on the techie stuff. No need to get the Allen keys out before you start the trail. Okay, this year the finishing kit is also supplied by Nukeproof. That is bar stem combo on the saddle. It's a new stem on there at the minute, and the handlebars come standard as 800. That's a wee bit wide for me, so I cut them down to 160. And also on here I have the WTB padlock grips. So that's a really comfortable grip, really helps the side of the hand, stops the arm pump, and also due to the padlock technology it means that grip isn't going to go anywhere on you, so there's not going to be any unwanted twisting during your rides. I've put a link below to the Chain Reactions website where you can find this bike. I will also be doing a first ride review video, so please subscribe, and if you thought this here was good, give it a wee thumbs up.